Entrepreneurial burnout, or starting your own business, is something that almost every entrepreneur goes through, and usually not just once. In stages of business growing, there come moments when you just feel like, oh, it feels overwhelming, or you feel like there's not enough of you to go around, and all of those feelings are normal and natural. So know this: if you've got some what we would call entrepreneurial burnout going on, that's part of the business growing process for any entrepreneur. However, there are entrepreneurs who get stuck here and they live their lives from burnout. And that you don't want to be that person, and there's no need to be that person either. So whether it's building your life coaching business or undertaking any worthy endeavor that requires your continuous time, your focus, your attention, there's going to be times when you begin feeling a bit worn out and perhaps even disconnected from the reason that you actually started down this career path in the first place. But the good news, there are 5 proven strategies that you can follow that will help you avoid the kind of burnout that really has damage to you. It has damage to your business, has damage to your relationships. So feeling a little bit worn out is normal, but living from burnout is not. Because you want to stay connected. You want to be inspired by your work so that you can really build the coaching business that you would love to build, and that it will have continuous growth, not only for your business, but for you. Now, there were 5 strategies for overcoming entrepreneurial burnout that were recently published on entrepreneur.com. And I've added to them and drawn them out a little bit here so I can give them to you right here. So number 1, remember that your efforts to build this wonderful business take some time to bear fruit. Many entrepreneurs begin experiencing feelings of fatigue or burnout because they're in push energy. Deep down, they actually feel disappointed that it's taking longer than they thought to generate the results they would love. Most young entrepreneurs, I don't mean young in age, I mean they haven't built a successful series of businesses, they expect that it's all going to work out in the first year. It takes years to build a highly successful business of any kind. So you want to celebrate the little successes along the way. And you want to celebrate any sign or signal of growth that you're making so that you can have these wins while you're growing into the business that you really want to grow. So number 1, relax. It takes time. As long as you're doing the things that you know to do and the things you've been trained to do, it will, over time, work. Number 2, establish some boundaries. It's common that your professional life can sometimes and often actually blend into your personal life if you don't have clear boundaries, and especially if you work from home. So you want to have some clear boundaries between private life and personal life so that you can maintain your focus and your energy and your inspiration when it comes to growing your business. So consider setting up some boundaries around your working hours. Actually, perhaps even dress differently as you go to work that day. Even though you could work in your sweats or whatever if you're a life coach and you're not on a video that day, just dressing for work and then changing your clothes when you leave work can change the energy. So this is my work life and this is my time off and my personal life, even though you may be working from home. So as you create boundaries around work, I highly encourage you, do not bring your computer into the bedroom. Don't bring your work into the bedroom. You may want to write personal letters or something on your computer, but don't bring your work into your bedroom. If you tend to use your phone for your work, make sure that you have some time when you're away from work so that you have a personal life. And another thing is, if you're worried about your work, I encourage you, when you step out of your office and you step into the rest of your house or the rest of your life, take those worries, take those problems, and just hang them, put them on a chair, put them on a table imaginally, and say, you'll be there in the morning when I come back to work, and I'll deal with you then. And during the evening, if that problem or worry starts to try to find its way in, say, no, that's over there on the chair in my office, and I'll pick it up in the morning. You're going to start to notice that you have more freedom in you. You have the ability to leave a problem over there and have time for your family, have time for your spouse, have time for yourself. You're going to find that the renewal factor gets easier for you. So you have work and you have a life. Number 3, change up your routine. Shaking up your routine creates actually new neuronal pathways in your brain that can leave you feeling reinvigorated and also help you perform better in your business. Changing up your routine, what might that mean? That might mean that you do something that is known as priming, which means you take, like a superhero position. You take a position and literally, if you just stand 2 minutes in a super position, like, hands up in victory or hands on your hips as you think of Superwoman or Superman, and you literally change the biochemistry in your body when you're doing this. Your stress hormones go down, your relaxation, your healing hormones, and performance endorphins are all operating at a much better level if you simply do that for 2 minutes. You can change your routine. You could add taking a 15 or 20-minute walk after your lunch or before your lunch. Just getting out of the house, getting out of your work environment, and walking actually changes the patterns of your brain waves and gives you a chance to be more creative as well as reinvigorated. So change your routine a little bit. Try some different things, but don't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Number 4, reconnect with why you went down this path in the first place. You wanted a life coaching business because you care about people, because you wanted to do something to make an impact and a difference. And then it's easy to get into all the things that are going to have to happen and all of this, and then you lose touch with you're here because you love people, because you care about people. If you would do something on a regular basis inside your day, start your day by reminding yourself, I'm in this business because I love people. I will have a chance to talk to people today. So I'm going to be grateful for every human contact today where I have a chance to talk to someone, whether I'm actually coaching or I'm talking to potential clients or I'm writing letters or I'm reaching out or I'm checking on speaking venues, all the many parts of building a coaching business. But make sure that you're coming from a place of gratitude and reminding that you have a passion for this business. It's actually a sacred calling to be a coach. So reconnect with the purpose for which you got into this business. And number 5, create planned fun, meaning that on your calendar, make sure that you have some planned fun, whether it's a 3-day weekend, whether it's a week off or 2, that you have on your 12-month calendar a really solid, healthy amount of planned fun. The very power-breathing you, spirit in you. Spirit loves fun. It does not just like unending work. It doesn't like that. You'll find yourself in resistance, and you're going to find yourself operating at a very low level of functioning if you don't have planned fun in your calendar. Now, you may be a person who's got lots of fun in your life, and you may be a person who that's just not part of your rhythm. But I can promise you this, if you plan some fun in your life and give yourself some room for that, on your calendar, you schedule it like you schedule a doctor appointment. You schedule it like you schedule a speaking engagement. You schedule it like other important things in your life. Planned fun. It doesn't mean you have to plan everything you're going to do, but it's a planned fun time. And do whatever it is that gives you life in that time. You're going to start to feel like, oh, you have more strength in you. You have more resilience in you. You have more balance in you. You have more harmony in you. And the next week you come to work. Watch kinds of things that are going to happen because you've got more of you at the desk, more of you on the phone, more of you at your work. Now, just to recap, the 5 proven strategies for avoiding entrepreneurial burnout are: understand that your efforts may take some time to bear fruit. Have some healthy boundaries between your work life and your personal life. Change up your routine, put on a power pose, and watch those endorphins and those hormones that make you healthy and happy begin to rev up, and the ones that are stressful rev down. Reconnect with why you went down this path in the first place. Take some time off. Schedule some planned fun. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please share it, and then go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done that. So what's one thing that struck you today from this video? What's one way that you reinvigorate or re-energize yourself when it comes to building your life coaching business? Or which one of the 5 strategies that I just shared with you today will you immediately implement into your business? So go ahead and share your thoughts with me in the comment below, and I'd love to hear from you. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.